Here I am showing something called a Codaphone. It says dangerous high voltages. This is for the phone line. On the end of it, it has these alligator grips. I just broke open a splitter for I could get a connection because there's no actual plug on it. And I wasn't going to wire one because this is what it came with. I just grabbed on, I stripped these parts of the phone line. The red and green are the live lines. It's hooked up, but I've tried it. It completely failed to make any connections with the outside world. It turns on, and you can hear it makes some kind of pulse. If you can hear that, I don't know if that shows up on the camera. It's making a noise. I've tried all the adjustments. I cannot get any kind of dial tone, but when it's on this setting, you can hear the beeping of the phone when your ear's up to it. It still plugs in, but you can see it's kind of smashed. This part's that may be part of the problem why you can't get a dial tone. That is kind of broken there. This is for I think an answering machine or some kind of recording device. The entire keypad comes off it. See, it unplugs. And it just plugs back in. See, it says sometime maybe I will try opening it. Maybe if this is the part that's broken, I could probably put wires inside it. Maybe rewire this part. It's cool to have, but it may need some rewiring. Okay, here's the Codaphone. I removed the phone and everything off of it. Here, you can even see it's bent and loose. This is the part that I want to get a replacement for. So you can see that is kind of smashed in there, do you see? So I think some of the terminals may be touching or not touching at all, and that's why I can't get a dial tone on this. But I just removed all the screws, so we're going to see what's inside of this. It lifts out of the box. Here you can see there's a electrical transformer. That's why there's probably a warning on this saying high voltages. There you can see there's a fuse right here inside. And look at this from the 1980s, how different the circuit board looks from newer ones. It's not even made out of the same thing. You can see the nice trails of solder that they made. You can tell this was done by hand and not a machine like today's would have been. See? There's a second transformer in there. That might be actually a capacitor. That's why it says danger, because you could probably get zapped, because this has internal voltages like probably the old TVs. This is something I didn't understand. Do you see these two terminals? The blue one on the left has a wire going to it, but the white one has nothing. So that means the white plug isn't even connected. But what's the white one for? Oh, the white one's for the keypad. But when I had it plugged in, it still made noises when you press the keys. I don't even know what this material's made out of. It says 1984 on it. Here's this nice, really heavy-duty plastic they used to have back then. I couldn't really get it to do anything. That's about it. Unless I can get a replacement part for that phone, it's pretty much useless, except for a decoration. Or something I might be able to do is just completely knock this out, wire a plug in there, and just have it leaving. But that wouldn't be that sturdy.